Disclaimer, we at Project Zodiac don't own any of the following images, video footage, or audio clips shown in this video. All rights go to their respective owners, users, and creators. Other than that, enjoy! The spin-off, an offshoot addition to an already existing fictional universe that doesn't drive away too much from the canon, at least most of the time, but stays unique in its own right. And with spin-offs come their own set of characters made for them, and today we're counting down 5 of our personal favorites here at Project Zodiac. Keep in mind folks, this isn't a top 5 list, it is just a list of 5 favorites in no particular order. Hello there, STS here, to give you Project Zodiac's 5 spin-off characters.
Everything okay?
Not really, but thanks for setting my ride for me.
We all know Batman. He's the millionaire playboy by day and brooding crusader of fear by night. But in the future, Bruce Wayne has become old and weary due to some traumatizing experiences. When crime started to peak once more, the world needed a nocturnal savior, one that would cleanse the streets of the undesired while the innocent remained unaware. Enter Terry McGinnis, aka Batman Beyond.
Good night, boys and girls. I'm gonna have to call your folks.
After a faithful meeting with the man himself, Terry became the future successor to the original Batman, donning Bruce's most recent suit, the Batman Beyond suit, to fight crime with a slew of high-tech gadgets and weaponry. What makes Terry different from Bruce is that he isn't afraid to fight dirty or trash talk, unlike the original Batman who was way more stoic.
So you fell in a tank of acid, got your skin bleached, then decided to become a supervillain. What? You couldn't get work as a rodeo clown?
Don't you dare laugh at me!
The original Batman the animated series was great, so when Batman Beyond popped up, it was a divide between the old and the new. But Terry proved to be a welcome addition to the Bat family at the end of it all. It's the combination of teenage spunk, really cool gadgets, and vigilante justice while staying true to the mantle of Batman in his own right that places this Dark Knight of the Future on this list.
What's going on?
You don't remember?
No.
I'll explain on the way back to the fortress. Think you can still fly?
Yeah, but what's that doing here?
Staying put for now.
Time to eat! That's delicious!
When Dragon Ball FighterZ was dropped into the world, many fighting game fanatics were ecstatic about being able to play as their favorite Saiyans, aliens, and Yamcha with Arc System Works style of gameplay. But it was the author of Dragon Ball himself that decided, hey, we need an original character for this new game. And so Android 21 was born.
Pull myself together so 16 won't have to worry anymore. Make no mistake, I didn't repair him just so he could worry about me.
This gorgeous former scientist lady of the Red Ribbon Army actually has a dark secret. Her hunger has no bounds and she takes on this hunger in the form of a gender-bent Majin Buu. No, seriously, how else can you describe this? Aside from some very obvious fan service, Android 21 is a powerful fighter. Even more so in her Majin 21 form as she effortlessly keeps up with all of the Z fighters as well as their respective villains, like Cell and Majin Buu.
What the?
Don't worry, I'll be sure to make it quick.
How did she get this strong? This fast?
And like Majin Buu, she can turn people into candy. Merge that with all of her devastating attacks and her voraciously dangerous hunger, and that's what I call lethality. And before any of you start looting her, she's only 9 to 10 in human years. You pervs.
I may look like an adult, but technically I'm not even 10 years old. As you may have noticed, I was built in the image of a human woman. And I was also given a proportionate IQ, so mentally speaking, I am an adult.
What's that?
What's what, Piplup?
There's a bunch of letters or something inscribed on this.
Those are letters that come from the ancient language of the unknown.
Wow, Grovile, can you read them?
Yes, I can.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon certainly isn't your standard Pokemon game. For starters, instead of you controlling a team of 6 pocket monsters, you yourself are the pocket monster, making for much more capable adventurers. One of the best examples is Grovile. Once just an ignored second form in the Trico evolution, now an absolute beast of a time-traveling grass type. Yes, I said time-traveling. Grovile is actually from the future and returned to the past in order to, well, save the future. What else would he be doing? Even if it means fighting ghost types and a raging time-controlling dragon. Time travelers with tunnel vision are quite common these days, ranging from DBZ's Trunks to Silver the Hedgehog. But a grass-type Pokemon as a warrior of the future? Get out of here. If fighting a rampaging Dialga isn't badass enough, then I don't know what is. He's determined to change the future, and it clearly shows in his will to do so. I never really thought much of Sceptile and his predecessors, but Grovyle has convinced me otherwise. Maybe I will just pick Trico in my next Alpha Sapphire playthrough.
Wait! So, you're saying if we don't insert the time gears into the tower as soon as we can...
That means time will stop!
But Dialga's not going to make putting the time gears in easy for you two.
Do you think it's funny, causing a commotion like this at school? I better see everyone involved in this heading home right now!
Did you know that the Persona franchise is actually a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei franchise? And did you know that Persona 4 Arena is actually a spin-off game that's canon to the Persona lore? No? Well, allow me to get you acquainted with Labris, the focal character of the two-game Persona Arena series. Labris here is an android built to fight the paranormal, if some dumbasses in lab coats didn't decide to seal her away, that is. She awakens with a false sense of identity as a student council president, maintaining a fierce and driven attitude when it comes to enforcing the school rules. But underneath that indomitable will is actually a very self-conscious personality, one that has to endure the emotional truth of her actual identity.
The one who left you all alone. No, you are me, after all.
Afterwards, Labris became a force to be reckoned with, smashing through her opposition with her signature rocket axe, extendable chain knuckles, and of course, her personas. However, she's so memorable for being such a spirited girl even before her identity reveal that it actually hurts to think about her being created as just another weapon for Order. You know, can't we have another game with her, Atlas? No? Well, that sucks.
I might not look like it, but I was built to fight, you know? If you come at me all half-assed like that, you'll get hurt.
Oh, says you.
Alright, hold up. Before you go down in the comments and say that, oh, but Popeye was the main character of his own show and that wasn't a spin-off, let me stop you right there. Because as of recent, I found out that Popeye is in fact primarily from a spin-off. Popeye originated from an old 1920s show called Thimble Theater, in which he appeared as a part of a bigger cast of characters. But he ended up becoming so popular that he got his own show, which ended up eclipsing Thimble Theater entirely. For years, many have watched this muscle-bound beefcake beat the living hell out of anyone that would mess with him and endure the worst that was thrown at him. All because people didn't know what personal space is. For the sheer levels of cartoon ridiculousness and nostalgia that Popeye has brought into many a childhood, mine included, he deserves his spot on this list. And come on, that tune of his is just way too catchy. And that is it, that is all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do tell us who your favorite spin-off character is in the comments section below. If you want to see more of me and my shenanigans, though I'm not sure why you would, my channel will be in the description below and a video I've made will be on the screen. Be sure to watch the Random Rumble trailer. It's our Versus show and it's flippin' amazing. That much I can promise you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to Project Zodiac for more awesome content brought to you by, well, nerds like me. This is SDS signing out and I'll see you next video, guys. Peace.